Dreams. We started out in 2001 online, and yeah, we're. I, did you want to talk to me? Do you want me to talk about the content of the site, or just how it's
And
different
it's
in terms of?
content and the relationship to the audience. Because one of the things we were talking about is one of the real opportunities online is to sort of blur the distinction between author and audience and engage the audience in the creation of content and story. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're really different from mainstream, like a CBC news site. Although CBC is kind of has followed in our footsteps, I'd like to say that in terms of interactive content. I don't know if you guys have talked about Web 2.0, but in terms of interactive content where, um, you know, the site interacts with its audience, I think Rabble was one of the first of its kind. We started out in 2001, and basically ever since we started, we've kind of been incorporating different types of digital media to work with the site. So, for instance, um, we we started off with Babel. Babel was our discussion forum that was started at the same time as the site, and now has something like 40,000, I think, members to it. And basically, the discussion forum, I guess it's pretty straightforward, encourages readers to engage with content on the site as well as discuss current affairs and other issues that they may like to. So that's the first kind of, and I think we're the only progressive news discussion forum out there. So, I mean, that in itself, I think you don't find too many. I don't think there's any other news site that has a discussion forum like ours. I mean, you do see, like on CBC, comment tools. You can comment on specific stories, but we've kind of fostered a community right on our site. So that's one example of how we engage our audience. But we also have blogs on our site now. And a lot of the bloggers on our site are, you know, not professional writers, they're citizen journalists. So, I mean, we're encouraging people from different backgrounds to come and participate on the site. Um, what else? What else, Wayne? Is that a good start?
Yeah, and one of the things that we're doing too is, and maybe you can talk a bit about, is that people can actually enter their own events on the site. It's not like there's a sort of central command and control around that, right?
Right. Right. And yeah, so we do encourage people can sign up for an account on our site, and they can post events, take part in discussion forums, comment, and basically a lot of we also have, the podcast network is another, we have this network of 30 odd podcasters who basically upload their own content. So, and it's about whatever they're working on. So we don't, which can cause problems. It's true. It's sometimes not always, when you don't have control over your audience. We have people, I mean, who aren't necessarily professionally trained to use audio equipment or video. But I mean, I think it kind of, it sort of evens out the kind of hierarchy between news producer and audience. And I think ultimately, I mean, people want to engage with their news producers. I don't know if you agree, but do any of you participate on discussion forums or do podcasting or any of that kind of thing?
We have some bloggers in the room. Put up your hands if you're on a blog, you're doing a blog, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.